Welcome to D-Max Media Gaming. I'm your host D-Mac, and here we believe games a lifestyle, not a hobby. And today we're talking about the controversy surrounding Detroit Becoming Human. I know I'm way late with this, but I really want to talk about this. As we all know, Quantum Dreams released a trailer way back, and everyone's seen it. I've seen it, you've seen it, I think everybody named Mama's seen it. And it also got the attention of a UK tabloid. They did an article on it, who also got the attention of some members of Parliament and a member of this organization called Children's Campaigners, and they expressed their concerns about how Quantum Dreams is depicting domestic violence in their video game, specific child abuse. Now, in a certain scene in the game, you are playing as an android caretaker where you take care of this little girl. And her father, who's a single father, is very verbally and physically abusive to his child. Now, in this game, you can make certain decisions that changes the outcome of the scenes. Now, they say in this Detroit Become Human, you're gonna have multiple outcomes to different situations. But in two certain situations, the UK Parliament and this organization called Children Campaigners got really offended because in a certain situation where if you do not try to help the little girl, the father takes the child's life, and if you try to help the child and fail, the little girl takes a gun and shoots her father. And they was up in arms about this. How can this be in a video game? Video game is played by children. This is no place to tell a story like this when children are be playing and experiencing this. And what about children that have experienced domestic violence in their lives? This may traumatize them, and this and that. And I think it's a bunch of bull because all other mediums out there, like TV shows, movies, books, talk about real world problems and very descriptive with the real world problems. And no one critiques them. No one talks about how dare they write that in that book. How dare they show that scene in that movie. How dare they show that on the TV show. So why is gaming any different? Why interactive media any different? Why is it because it's a video game that we can't tell a real story? I don't understand it. So in my opinion on this whole situation, I think it's absurd. They're full of it. They don't know what they're talking about. First of all, this narrative could help a lot of people. A couple examples of how. First example, if you are a person that's seeing someone in a situation like that, this game may give you the courage to try to help that person because you know that if you don't, something serious may happen to them by experiencing certain situations in this game. This will teach those who are dealing with this stuff in their life to get someone to help them, to try to go out there and get help. This also help people be able to console people in situations like this and be more empathetic to these people that has been traumatized by these certain events. I mean, this narrative can help a lot of people out in a positive way, not in a negative way. So I don't understand why these people are feeling like this is an abomination. We should all condemn video games and the developers and writers of video games. And they try to make Sony either tell Quantum Dreams to take the scene out or not publish the game in the UK. But we will be getting the game in the US. And I don't understand why they feel like the video games can't tell this narrative right. They can't tell this right without offending people. Books and movies and TV shows tell it, and sometimes they tell it horribly wrong. But why do you feel like a video game can't tell this narrative where it's helpful and educational to people? And then the excuse they give, well, children that has experienced this is going to be more traumatizing, and those who are true abusers will get off on this. Come on, really? That's way out there. I don't know where they came up with that at. They just talking about the side of it out because they're not gamers. They don't know about the gaming industry. They don't know about the gaming community, and they don't know nothing about this. And they really need to keep their mouth closed because they don't know what they're talking about. This media is like any other media, and if someone wants to tell a real story, they should because it can be helpful to a lot of people. Now, what I don't advise is those who have experienced this and playing this makes them relive it, they shouldn't play it at all. I mean, no matter how bad you want to play it, if you're not mentally able to play the game without losing it, I don't think it's healthy for you to go out and buy this game. And that's just my opinion. But other than that, I think that people should let parents parent their children. They should let adults make decisions on their own. We shouldn't be trying to tell people how to live and what to buy and how to buy it and things like that. I really feel like they need to stay out of people's business because it's not harming anybody and it could be very helpful to a lot of people. But that's just my opinion about the whole situation. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Do you feel like the members of the parliament or the members of the organization called Children Campaign is right about this? That it shouldn't be in video games? Do you really feel like the writers of the video games can't tell a real story where it's effective and positive? Do you feel like they have no business to tell anybody how to do their job? I would love to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for staying to the end of the video. Make sure you hit that like button, helps out the channel a lot. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be updated for more videos that I may upload pretty soon. My name is D-Mac. You've been watching D-Mac's Media Gaming, and I'm out. Talk to you guys later.